Hey awesome, it's great to have you back on the channel today. If it's your first time here, you might want to stick around and subscribe for more entertaining and informative content such as this. And if you want to have this kind of content on a regular basis, then simply turn on your notification so you will get notified every single time. So today I want to talk about laundry. Yeah, I know, but I have had reason to recently appreciate how good some people have it just doing laundry. I mean, yeah, laundry is a global chore. It's something we can't do without just because we need clean clothing and bedding. So it is a global responsibility, but the routine varies from place to place and is largely dependent on factors like running water, electricity, automated machines for that purpose. Now, these days, the laundry process can actually become or is as simple as sticking your clothes in a washing machine and then having them washed, steamed, and tumble dried for you. Now, I'm really tempted to give you a detailed history of laundry back in the day, tell you about the metal washboards, the bar of hard soaps with a tub of hot water, or going to the river and using washing bats and boards to paddle and beat the clothes on the ground and all of that. But I won't do that, at least not in this video. What I'm going to do instead is to introduce you to a washer lady who has been making a living from collecting people's clothes and then washing them for a fee. Are you ready for this? Let's roll the intro. Meet Mrs. Rosemary Eneduwa, a single mother of two who washes clothes for a living. So she told us that her husband had abandoned her a while ago, and so she was left alone to fend for herself and her daughters.
I am Rosemary Eneduwa, mother of two daughters. The first one is Ruth Eneduwa, and the second one is Miracle Eneduwa. My family is an extended family. I just that fortunate that I have daughters, but their father has gone. But I have passion in what I do. That's why I insist going back to my washing. Actually, I was doing all jobs. But finally, after the birth of my daughter Miracle, so many years after her birth, I have to go into washing first. That's the only thing I know how to do best.
So I observed right away that shortly before she started washing, she separated the clothes according to color. I mean, that's standard practice as far as laundry is concerned, right? Yes. So she set aside the blacks, which she straight away started to soak in the water, and then she left the rest, being the whites and then the colored clothing, to be sorted out later. Mrs. Rosemary told us she had to stop washing for a period of 2.5 years when she was faced with a health challenge. She found herself having arthritis in both legs. Thankfully, through medical treatment, she's now up and about and says she's fully back to washing clothes for people for a fee. Mrs. Rosemary makes an average of 6,000 naira in a week. That's small. I mean, in comparison, that's not much. It's not much. But today, she's getting much more than that. She's packing the rest of the clothes which we made available for her to wash into a big carrier bag to take to her own house, which she says is a lot more conducive for washing large quantities of clothes. Life is probably not the easiest for Mrs. Rosemary, but she remains positive, acknowledging that no condition is permanent and that that if you're hardworking and passionate about something and you have trust in God, in the end it will favor you.
I see myself in the next 2 or 3 years to open a bigger establishment to employ jobless youths and be paying them salary and what I know how to do and my passion for doing it.
So the next time you do your laundry by yourself, just know that it is always going to be something that we will have to do, whether doing it by ourselves or whether it is doing it for others for a fee. You might as well enjoy it.